This photographer, specialized in photographic arts, offers digital painting to enhance the portraits he shoots and cherished snapshots clients bring him. His studio also specializes in creating life story collages. The in-house artist assembles photos and illustrations depicting elements of the subject's lifetime. She scans and digitizes photos which are not already digital. She manually retouches every image with a digital pen and tablet to maximize the quality. Then she begins working on the layout of the collage. Once she's finalized the layout, she blends the edges of each image so that the elements flow seamlessly into each other. Now the artist begins digitally painting. She chooses from a selection of brush shapes and sizes, and from a myriad of colors. She applies digital paint to blur the hard lines of the photographs, to make them look like painted images. This painting process takes several hours of painstaking work. She sends the digital painting to the lab technician, who prepares to print the work on canvas. First, he tweaks the entire painting, balancing the brightness and the colors. Once he finishes the adjustments, he runs the inkjet printer through a couple of tests. In the first test, the machine prints several lines of each color. If a line is missing or incomplete, that means a print head is clogged and needs to be cleaned. Once the test establishes that all the heads are clean and operating correctly, he prints a small test sample on canvas. Both the technician and the artist meticulously examine the sample under magnification, looking for any painting or printing errors. If everything is perfect, the technician installs a large canvas roll on the printer. The machine prints not with regular inks, but with archival pigments, which last for centuries. After each pass, the head waits 6 seconds to let the pigments dry. This prevents them from smearing on the next pass. A digital painting this size takes 5 hours to print. The pigments must cure for 72 hours to ensure they're embedded into the canvas. Then the technician applies a coat of stabilizing lacquer to protect the surface from damage caused by ultraviolet rays or handling. The lacquer takes about an hour to dry. Then they can safely mount the canvas on a stretcher frame. They pull it tight with special pliers and staple it down. Then they cut the corners to facilitate framing. The artist applies a white gel with thicker brush strokes in some areas and thinner ones in others. This gives the print the texture of a painting. The gel turns clear as it dries over 24 hours. Then the artist paints the entire printed canvas with acrylic paints. As she applies shading and creates depth, the painting gradually comes alive. When she finishes, she signs her work. In about an hour, the paint is dry, and the digital painting is ready for framing. They insert a personalized certificate of authenticity stating that this is a one-of-a-kind work, and apply the photography studio's label on the back of the canvas. Whether a creatively crafted collage or produced from a simple snapshot, a digital painting immortalizes precious moments captured by the camera lens.